Hello everyone, Firecrest Gaming here and welcome back to another video. We're back now for the March DLC pack, the Megula's car pack I believe it's called. Sorry if the name is wrong, but my memory isn't the best. So we're starting this month with the Mercedes 280 SL. This car is in E-Class, I believe around the mid to late E-Class. It's quite a nice looking car, isn't it? Kind of the classic Mercedes, if you will. Now, round the track to drive, however, the magic kind of disappears. Because, well, it's a 1960s Mercedes, unless I am very much mistaken. So, this car is kind of just slow in every single way. So yeah, this is obviously, as I said, 1960s Mercedes. It's never going to be the best car. But in terms of comparison to other E-Class cars, it's not bad at all. It's pretty good in the straight. It's not too bad in the corners. It's a little bit slidey here and there, lacking a bit of grip at the rear. But luckily, this car at E-Class at 273 performance points, there is a few modifications I could see you could put to this car. You can maybe, well, no, there's just kind of a few things. You could put some fatter tyres. You could lower the car. And I suppose with all those modifications, the car could easily go up into the top of D class and have some, while still being rather quick, if you could get the specific areas you wanted out of the Merc. But as it stands, because I always test these cars as stock as I can, I put no mods. I put none of the mods on, as in the little card things you get, unless they're not going to affect the car at all. There's no upgrades that go on this car. There's no tuning. There is nothing I do to these cars to change them in any way to try and make them worse or better. Just to let you know, I do review all these cars absolutely stock. So yeah, the Mercedes could be a lot better with some future tuning, but as it stands now, it definitely needs a lot of work to be done before this can even be considered half competitive in its specific E or D class. So moving on to our next car, it is the Fiat Dino 2.4 Coupe, another E-Class car, getting all the slow cars out of the way right now, because I may as well. Don't worry, there are some better cars towards the end. But still, this car, it's quite pretty, isn't it? It's quite a nice little Italian sports car, if you will, kind of like one of those smaller ones, kind of like, it almost seems like the Italian's version of an MGB GT almost. And it looks really good, it sounded pretty nice. In terms to drive, cornering, it was pretty good. Straights, it's rather sluggish. It is really, really slow. You can see that I've took this to the Brands Hatch circuit, and here it really struggled to go up the hill up towards the hairpin. It was losing speed up the hill, and just generally everywhere there just wasn't enough straight line speed, to be honest, and the handling's still a bit wayward and a bit loose, to be honest. It's again, not that great a car. Kind of it's almost the reverse of the Mercedes almost. The Mercedes, I feel as though, had handling issues. This has straight line speed issues, and there's some small handling issues. It's kind of, the Mercedes had small power issues, but some massive handling flaws. But regardless, I feel as though, as a car in Forza, this is rather flawed. But I'm thinking in real life, this would be a really nice car to own. I feel as though if I got given this car, I definitely wouldn't turn it down, because it's kind of like that special car you'd always just take out every now and then for just a quick drive, kind of like a weekend car, if you will. But it looks really good. Sounds pretty good, and honestly, I just enjoyed driving the car, to be honest, as much as it was a bit slow and a bit wayward. So honestly, this is kind of a bit of a personal choice car, if you will. I just like this as it is, really. Even though I know it's not that quick, it's just one that I like, to be honest. So yeah, Fiat Dino 2.4 Coupe it's an E-Class as well. I'm pretty sure it's lower than the Mercedes. Yeah, E-Class, so it is very low, and there's plenty of room for modifications. So I'm sure that something might be able to be given from this car. Right, moving on to some more interesting cars now. Look what we have here. It is a 1934 Alfa Romeo P3. This is an interesting one. This car, I tried to find some more information on it because I was quite intrigued by this one. And I couldn't find too much about it, to be honest. It was quite, I don't know, discreet. It didn't see much about it. And this is an Alfa Romeo. It's not a Ferrari. You can see by the badge at the front, it just has Ferrari stickers as well. The modern Ferrari F1 car has Alfa Romeo stickers on it as well, okay? So, yeah, about this car. I tried to have a look more about the car. And I saw that earlier versions of this were made throughout the years. And an earlier version of this had a selling value for the money at the time that it was sold. And it sold at an auction for $2.1 million. I'm not quite sure that is in pounds. You'll have to excuse me. The lowest sale was something a bit ridiculous. I don't know how it went for that low. But the average sale is around $1 million. So this car is worth $1 million. And in Forza, I think that kind of reflects it in the actual price tag on Forza, because it's about 1.5 million credits. But obviously, because Forza are feeling nice for this modern era, they give us all the DLC for free once we purchase it, which is really kind, actually. But anyway, the car itself, it's a 1934's car, to be honest. You have to remember it is a car from 1934. It's never going to be brilliant. And this one is no exception. The straight line speed, that's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. It's got some solid straight line speed. However, well, you can see it, I'm pretty sure. You can see it reflected in the video. It is really heavy. It's slidey. It's all over the show. There's nothing in this car that's trying to keep it on the road. And you can see, though, how fast it is through that final section of the Bernese Alps. Full credit to the people who actually had to drive these things back in the day, because that would be terrifying to drive any of these cars back in the day. But I do like driving this car, and it's in about the middle of C-Class. So moving on to the final car of the day, and it's this. It's a Chevrolet. It's a Chevrolet, as you can see. It is. I believe this is the Chevrolet Daytona prototype. I'm going to call it for short, but I know it was had some extra bits to it. It's a number 10, obviously. It's a 2015 car, and yeah, it looks rather striking, actually. It really does. So really, with the name, there's only one place I could take it: the Daytona Raceway. So, what do I think of this car? Wow, this is quick. This is after all the free cars we've had so far, it's nice to have a bit of a change for once. This thing was flat and quick. Although when I say quick, it was actually a bit slow on the straights, to be honest, considering what it actually is. I honestly thought it could have been a lot faster on the straight, but through the corners, it was lightning fast. It was just ridiculously quick through the corners. I'm making hand gestures when you can't even see that. Nice work. Yeah, so it wasn't that quick in the straight line, so it would suffer in places like this, heading up back to the speedway section of the track. But through the corners, again, it was just stupidly quick. It darted from left, right. It went exactly where you wanted the car to go. And ignore the fact it's only got one headlight. I may have slightly crashed on the first lap while trying to get the recording for this. Ignore that. So yeah, heading through. This is always a horrible section normally in a car, and ran a bit wide there. No problem. This car, I believe, though, is in R class, so it's one of the fastest. It is one of the fastest cars in the pack, and I really like this thing. So thank you all very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe for more Forza content. And next time, I'll be reviewing the final 3 cars of this pack. I'll see you then, guys.